Who that is? On zone.
Got my bottle of water and a little parched.
Dang, I didn't get grab a
dang, pistol
yeah,
had damage.
Pistol guns in this motherfucker.
What's going on?
Good to see y'all, boy.
Well, that's it, brother.
That's what's up.
I can't wait till y'all headed on down here.
I'm in route right now. Already?
I'm on my way, man. I ain't been too long got out of work. I live in Neverland. I'm coming over.
I'm on my way myself, man. I gotta run in the house and get this water though.
All right, so here we go, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring in the show. I'm gonna do a little bit of talking, not much, and then I'm gonna bring you all in. I'm gonna end up playing a little bit of the video. It might seem strange in some parts during your actual experience, but the way that it's being recorded right now, and we're actually live on Facebook, but this is the first live recording of such from this brand. So this is actually gonna be pretty dope for the first one. So I'm gonna do some editing and stuff afterwards to cut out some stuff, but after the video, we'll get into some conversation, introduce everybody, do the whole nine. But it should be pretty easy, and I won't hold everybody too long. Sound cool?
Cool.
All right, cool.
Worked up.
All right, so look at here. Welcome. I'm gonna wait for a few. It might be hey, look, this is the first one. We're back in the building live with the Energy God, man. Energy God. Yes, it is not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It's your day. And today, I'm doing it a different way. A lot of you all see me all over the radio doing the station head things. Maybe see me on Instagram. Maybe see me here on YouTube. But now we've taken it to a different level. Now you get to see me here now in person. My whole thoughts and feelings, my whole being, my whole face, just about everything. This is the way that we're gonna rock and roll. But today is I would say a phenomenal day because of the guests that we have. But at the same time, I'm feeling something a little bit too familiar. And not even a little bit too familiar, but familiar. It's been familiar for the past 400, 300, for a lot of time. And we're going to dig into it, not only with just people and having the conversation, but a music video that is a movement right here, from what I understand. Dropping soon, dropping now. If you're checking out this video and it's not live, it's not live. It's probably, you need to go check it out right now. That's what needs to happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start working through this studio the best way that I know how and get my people up on here. Just give me a second. Let me see. All right. Y'all can hear me. Are y'all in the building?
What's happening?
Are y'all? Wait.
What's good, brother?
Wait, hold up. It's a lot of y'all. It's a lot. Y'all can't see them yet. That's on purpose. Look, it's a lot of y'all. Hold up, man. Can somebody, just one person without seeing your face, who are you? Where are y'all from?
Dayton, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Everybody from Dayton, Ohio.
We from Dayton, Ohio. Jim City.
Okay.
Roger Trotman.
So look, this is the way that we bring on. This is the way that we bring y'all onto the stage. This is the way that we bring y'all onto the stage in the new age. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do it cool. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? This is from. Tell me somebody, a representative from the beginning, man. I know Sylvester, my brother, and I do know Dayton, Ohio. When I bring up the name Sylvester, bring up Dayton, for some reason, there's always some type of connection. Sylvester, can you bring this all together, please?
Yeah, real quick, man. Cause it's definitely not about me. It's about these artists. You know what I'm saying? More importantly about the movement. But I was born into a hell of a situation from Dayton, Ohio's finest. You know what I mean? I was just brought into a situation to direct the video, and that's what I did. I came down and directed the video for One Breath Still Breathing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the very first time I heard the song, it was one to be reckoned with. I knew that it was something special with this song. I shot the video, and it piqued my interest even more. But once I got home and put this bad boy on the timeline from these gentlemen, it was a wrap ever since then. First thing I did.
But here goes the deal. Sylvester, you and me go back. We go way back, like all the way back. Like go back like our hairlines now. You know what I'm saying? Like we go back, and you're talking about we've heard a lot of music, we shot a lot of videos. What in particularly brought you into actually wanting to kind of be a part of this and moving forward with this? Is it because you're cool with everybody in dating? I've seen something like that before, but like, what's the truth to the aspect?
Because it's a great concept. It needed to be heard. It needed to be seen. It needed to be put together, you know what I'm saying, in a proper way. So when I heard it, it was so powerful, I couldn't help but to be a part of it. I had to put my all into it. It wasn't just about, you know what I'm saying, group of great brothers, even though that's what initially got me on it. You know what I mean? But once I heard it, it was a wrap. I had to be a part of it.
Okay. And I think the whole thing is everybody's not really tied into what the message is. But again, before you could even get the video out, we've had another situation where a black man has been killed at a police officer's hands. And right now, at this point, we just can't really understand what's going on. I mean, they got like 40 days on court on TV. We don't know if this is because it's good for TV, or we don't know if it's actually good because it's supposed to be a revolution, a movement. Like right now, like they're setting cities on fire and stuff. And I'm just like, hey, like we've done this before. We've been there before. So like, what is the actual change? So that's kind of the conversation we're going to dig in today. And before I get everybody introduced, and we're going to basically introduce ourselves through the conversation, I want to dig into some of this music video. Now, when you put this music video together, I was there and we had some conversations, and it was very important that you started this video so intense. And I've seen this video and it is highly intense. Why such an intense perspective? And anybody's like open to that question.
It's intense because it's reality. It's what happened. You know, it's not nothing made up. You know, it's not some sort of a trick for the camera or anything like that. It's reality, and people need not to forget it. You know, unfortunately, it's very unfortunate, but they need not to forget it.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and dig into this. Let me dig back into my lab. And I got this on standby already because I already started taking a look. And the thing is, there's so many people that came together in order to make this happen, in order to, like get this message. But not only that, it was so many different perspectives, and they weren't lighthearted perspectives. They weren't just like easy perspectives that we thought were going to be like, like lighthearted. And when we start off the video, we're going to kind of see like what I mean from the start. But let's go ahead and dig into it. I'm not going to play the entire thing, but what I am going to do is start from the beginning, because it will draw you in. It will totally draw you in, okay? So, like, if I won't blame you if you stop watching the video and then you go watch the video because it's out. But it's not out right now if you're watching live. All right, so let's get it.
He's covered. He ain't killed my boyfriend. Oh my God, please don't tell me he did. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like
Our fellow citizenry feels as if, because of the color of their skin, they are not being treated the same. And that hurts. And that should trouble all of us.
Yeah, one breath still breathing. To stay alive, I got 12 million reasons. 12 bullets strapped on me, I'm freezing. Killer unarmed king, wait a minute, that's treason. Yeah, one breath still breathing. To burn it down, I got 12 million reasons. 12 tribes in America, grieving, still we stand in solidarity. One breath still breathing.
This is an American for my people that we should all care about. All fair-minded people should be concerned.
Yeah. I can't breathe. It feel me like they know revenge up my sleeve. Built from all the Jim Crow and slavery. Years of oppression gave my activism batteries. Now I'm frontline with picket signs. To hell with 12, I rebel about damn time. They gave mankind a Tech 9, but why they only seem alarmed when I carry mine? I got my hands up, don't shoot. They lucky we not trying to clap back, we rather loot. You damn right it's on. Reparations don't equate to 50 inches in a futon.
Tear gas, rubber bullets, fist up everywhere. Babies out here watching us. I know it's looking scary here, but and I'ma guide you through the struggle, young. And when they try to pull you down, I pull you up. So stand for something. Don't let my fight go in vain. The mask they for sneeze, and so they don't know my name. I wanna break a meniscus. Fuck the donors, fuck the records. LA 92, Compton shit. What's the business? While I keep this copper bubble film, instead of taking pics and let the demon keep on offering my game. So I'ma let him go with the fist in the air. Not again, no more.
I can breathe and I'ma keep it that way. Ray, fuck that. Let's grab them 40 cows and bust back. Turn the other cheek. Hell no. Lord forbid, cause I'm a Black Panther Party kind of nigga. Shit, I'm about to man text when it's time to flex. That bitch be peeping through my window like Malcolm X. By any means necessary, yeah, aight. Cause it's an eye for an eye, and I'm for fuck your white supremacy and Confederate flag too. Fuck your racist ass cops and Trump too. Yep. Because you really won't get it until we trade places. Now bitch white boys there hanging upside down for trees, swinging from shoelaces.
We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
All right, so look, I'm gonna put. I gotta pause right there. Not in all due, I gotta do it in all due respect to you. Gotta release the video. That's number one. And I can't just release the video here without the, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But on a second level, let me get everybody back to the screen. And I want to have a serious conversation with you all. Just even pertaining to kind of what's going on now. And I'm gonna ask a real question, kind of like right off the bat, only because I feel like, what the hell else can we do? If your video was released 2 weeks earlier, do you see any difference with what would happen, what has happened in the past 2 days?
Well, I'll answer that question. It seems like there's a game being played. I mean, they know, and you know, the word vague is kind of vague, but we know when I say they, who I'm talking about. You know, it's like they're trying to make a statement. Okay, yeah, one of us is on trial right now for this, but we still out here have a power and control over the situation, over the people, and I think that it's a game being played. So really, what I think of what needs to be next, what's done next, is we need to speak a little loud, maybe hit a little hard. You understand what I'm saying? Quit playing games. People need a realization, and hopefully through this video they'll see that it's real out here, and they ain't playing no games, and there's no favoritism. Just because it ain't happening to you don't mean that it was. Did you see the brother? Did you see the video from the young brother that was just walking through his neighborhood, and here comes this white guy just all out the blue talking about, you know, we're a tight-knit community, and we want to make sure that your kind is watched, and we gonna walk you home. I mean, it's like, it's never gonna stop, man. You can't stop 400 years terrorism. You just got to combat it.
Now,
that's what's next for me. Combat.
Now, I see some of y'all may have some. Do you have any words to follow up behind that before I say something?
Yes, sir. What you about to go hunt?
Go ahead, bro. I'll go behind you. I'll go after you. Go ahead.
Well, I'm with the brother Evolve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for equality no more. I said it in everything I had to say. I said in my verse. While we thinking equality, they thinking extraction. I'm not gonna allow y'all to extract me. It's not gonna happen. So you know, it's you know, not. I'm gonna give a little short story. But when I was incarcerated one time, they put me in a cell with a white supremacist. and I got Black Pride tattooed on my arm, and he got he had no, I got Black Pride tattooed on my arm, and he had White Power on his. And we was able to coincide in that cell together because he didn't just not like blacks, he didn't like nobody. And I don't care because I don't like you either, but you're gonna respect me. And he felt my dominance, and I felt him. But you gonna respect me. You feel me? So once they think that we ain't playing and we serious, they ain't gonna think, man, listen, we too kind, we too nice. Fuck all that. That's my thing.
Yeah. All I got to say is ain't no marching, ain't no picketing. We go fuck shit up till y'all fix it. Period. That's what I said in my verse, and that's what I meant. Everybody on this song meant what they said. But the whole thing is, it's like, we've been saying, man, just treat us right, treat us right. They ain't doing that shit. That shit's not gonna happen ever. I don't care about one cop getting that. One cop don't make up for all the years of the bullshit they done put us through. So I don't know if we cuss on here, my bad. But
no,
anyway,
you good.
I'm good. Okay.
I didn't check the box
like,
on YouTube for kids, so if they watching, it's because they enlightened.
Man, it's all good. You know, I don't bite my tongue. I just speak my mind. But you know, I ain't gonna ramble. Just it's never gonna change. So we keep fighting back. Hopefully they'll learn to quit fucking with us. But until then, it's gonna be what it is. And they already see they burning down cities and all that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers just want to be peaceful. They ain't gonna give us that. So it's, I mean, for real, it's almost like the end of times, damn near. When everybody come together and start fucking shit up, then they gonna be like, damn, we should have just left them niggas alone a long time ago.
No, but see, here goes the deal. I mean,
what it is.
when even watching your video, I don't see a clear result from even the fires with Rodney King. You know what I'm saying? Like with those type of things being done, like you're saying, shit will never change. So where is the conversation going? Where does the video go? Not even just in the video. Where does the message go? Where do the trials go every day? Where do the sacrifices of life go every single day? Where do we actually hone in to bring in some type of change? Where is the start of the ideology of where we are right now to end up so fucked up?
Well, I can answer that for you real quick. Real quick, I can answer that for you. At the end of the song, at the end of the song, John says,
"You got somebody in the waiting room. Let us in, fellas."
Mute your mic, brother.
Yeah. At the end of the song, the homie Tom say, "It's time to get together and unite." Everybody who going through this shit, everybody who's the victim of all this, if we all come together and quit fucking each other up, killing each other, hating on each other, if we come together and we just, you feel me, figure out a way. If Coach keep going saying with a whole white Nazi motherfucker, then we can do it, man. Everybody can come together and everybody can make it do what it do. But until then, man, it's gonna be what it is.
All right, now as far as the song go, the conception of the song is not to bring a solution.
Nope.
The conception of the song is to bring awareness, and education to what's going on in the world right now. So first we gotta talk about it, and then we gotta, come up with the solution and move on it.
And ain't no
problem is exactly, but the problem is people don't want to talk about it. So since they don't want to talk about it, we took it up on ourselves. Us 12 from Dayton, Ohio, we took it up on ourselves to talk about it as real and as graphic as it's gonna be. No sugarcoating.
Yeah,
so now
name dropping too. Don't forget, and you ain't never gonna forget the names that you did that injustice to. We name dropping too. Don't forget Kyler names. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget Mr. Crawford. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't forget Sandra Bland. Yeah. Please don't forget Sandra Bland.
Yeah, absolutely.
And please believe that it's another set of people that's ready to express their opinion too, and there's some more after that. You understand?
So look, let me ask you a question. So at what point is it where we have to look at self-destruction that meets our progression? right? So at what point does music, because look, y'all did something a little bit different. Y'all decided to put the music to use and use it as a tool in order to make us thrive. And now, if we think about the core of where music comes from, and we start talking about how we sung it in the fields and how it relayed a message in order for us to progress, it was a different time. But now music is diluted by so many thoughts and money and meaning and all these different things. What do you think? That is one thing, one segment, and one essence of self-destruction. What other things, or what do you think about music and the self-destruction, along with the reality TV shows, with the erotic this and the things that kind of take our attention away from progression? What kind of things stray in your mind?
Well, the music has always been a tool, and when certain people and individuals figured out a way that they can use music to control people, lead them astray, do certain things or whatnot. They took advantage of that. But music has always been an outlet. It's always been our tool. It's always been something that we use and we nourished upon, and it helped us through our struggles or whatnot. And it's a good way for us to put it out there without having to, we can't peacefully protest. Obviously, we can't do that. We can't go raid the Capitol or nothing like that, It definitely would have been a lot more death.
I mean, shit. And obviously, we can't make no money. Because when we make the money, we're ending up in tragic situations too. We're not just talking about being killed with the police. We're talking about overdosing, right? We're talking about abuse. We're talking about all these different things. There are different encounters on the level of when you have money, let alone when you just a regular Joe and you get stopped by the police and you're killed. Now, I ain't mean to interrupt somebody. Go ahead.
We got a lot of work. We got a lot of work. There's a lot of work to do. It's not, it's between, we got work to do within ourselves, and as well as with everybody out here that's taking our lives. So it's not going to be an easy task at all. But the fact is that it's got to be put out there. We're starting somewhere. We're putting it out there, and we're going to use this music to make it happen.
And that sounds good. Starting somewhere sounds good. But look, let's go with a more solid answer right now if we just gonna keep it real. This is not don't do drug segments right now. Like, where the fuck are we starting? Where there's some key places that we can start, like tomorrow. Stop spending your money here. Or we all right, if we're an officer, we're turning in our shield. Like, what are some key things we have to start from somewhere? And don't take it as an offense or defense type of thing, but an idea of like, let's be fucking real right now. Because
I think that also, if we're saying to keep it real, what we have to also acknowledge is that energy attracts energy. Like energy attracts like energy. We're gonna bring in people that are gonna be receptive to us, but everybody ain't gonna be receptive to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's up front. It's like anything else. You brought up earlier when you were making the point or starting the question, you brought up how far music goes back all the way into the fields and whatnot. And that's true. But every slave wasn't about running. Every slave wasn't about revolting. It's gonna meet who it's gonna meet. And those people, right? Those people who are about that same sort of energy, they'll know the changes they need to make. Let's be real. We may not inspire a black police officer to turn in his badge, but we may inspire one to say something when he sees some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We may not inspire somebody to not go out and buy a pair of shoes that they've been wanting, but we may inspire somebody else to spend their money with inside of the black community that wasn't doing it before. So you're gonna have to meet that energy where it's at, and the people that are gonna be receptive to it, they'll get it. But you ain't gonna get everybody, but you're gonna strike some. If you talk to the majority of people inside of this,
I feel like this, man.
It's already happened.
I feel like this, bro. That just like they say, hate is a learned behavior. Showing unity and trying to have some type of peace can be a learned behavior too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's possible. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow. It ain't gonna happen next week, but we gotta start somewhere, and that's what we trying to do. We trying to spark the flame to get everybody else woke. Like, all right, man, we need to have each other's back instead of stabbing each other in the back. You feel me? Right. And I feel like that's what this song's doing. And don't think it's the only one we got. Or we coming with some more stuff. We coming with some more heat, and it's gonna be a whole different type of message still on the positive side, and we're gonna keep rolling with it. and whoever with it, we salute y'all. And if you ain't with it, God bless y'all. It's
God bless you.
You know, about go back to the music situation. You know, with the music, we don't have those positive rappers anymore. You know, they took away the KRS-Ones and the Public Enemies and people like that, and they went from that to gangster, and they never came back. So we got to hit them with that positive stuff, even if it's really graphic. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when they started using music as a weapon. We're using it as a tool to build our people up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
When you were using weapons to attack people, you know, yeah, we hear the misogyny going on out in the world. We hear these ratchet lyrics and these women talking about how much it costs and when they sell it and who they go give it and who can hit it. I mean, real man, that's not what hip hop has ever been about.
Right.
You understand?
Now, let's bring that in real quick, because what hip hop is about right now is kill culture, and kill culture seems to be a very popular thing right now. And to be able to jump into the music sense, and I hope all of y'all understand where I'm coming from and the reason why I'm bringing up these challenges, because I think it's a great conversation, all in essence. But to understand that kill culture is the sense of everything right now. You know what I'm saying?
We got to start.
You know what? You know why though? You know why? You know why?
People better food. You can't kill me with a poison that I ain't gonna take. You understand what I'm saying?
But if we're really saying that we're gonna be honest about it, let's be 100% real. Because I have these arguments with discussions with my kids all the time, right? And I'll talk about the same thing, the way the music is now. My children, though, at least 2 out of the 4 are into music that I was into. And let's be real. The music we were into was the same sort of thing. We may have been better lyrically than some of these people right now, but let's not act like we didn't have gangster rap. Let's not act like God rest the dead and he's my guy, he's my favorite. But let's not act like Big didn't talk about the same sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I can have 1, 2, 3 whole albums. Like I ain't even got to pick out songs. You know what I'm saying? It is a kill culture. But these babies learned what they're talking to. These kids, which are babies to me, because I'm older than them, I'm old as hell, they learned that from the generation that preceded them. The generation that preceded them learned that from that. Like, that's just where it went. He said it right. Once they picked up on that, it's like, oh man, not only is rap going through, but this gangster rap is really pushing, and we can use that to our advantage in a nefarious way. It just started getting pushed. But that existed with us. Like our artists during that time said some things too. But a story to tell, misogyny. Let's see. We could just go on down the line, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
another point.
Niggas bleed.
Hip hop is not that old. You understand what I'm saying? So when we was listening to this stuff, we was all still babies and we was all still young. But now we ain't getting no more. And hip hop has to grow up. We can't keep hip hop young. Hip hop has to grow up. Has to. We all got gray hair in our beards. And I would feel bad about myself if I just let these youngins just keep walking these streets blind and keep talking stupidly, and their actions reflect those words, you know, blind and stupid. We don't want our people out here. We can't afford for the next generation of MCs and artists and people who express themselves and who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Influencers. You understand? We can't afford to let them be out here and just keep feeding our people poison.
Yeah. But what's crazy is that there's somebody that said that about us.
Yeah, it is. It is. See,
but they were listening to the Temptations and the Four Tops.
Right.
They wasn't listening to
But what I'm saying is the sentiment itself was the same. The sentiment was the same. They may have been listening to different music, but I mean, hell, even James Brown had popcorn rap. The sentiment was the same. Where we went, they didn't like where we were going. They thought we were knuckleheads and needed to be talked to. They thought that we were walking down a road that was leading their code. This ain't really about rap. It's about our people.
All right, there we go.
You know, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I agree with both of you. I agree with both of y'all.
Oh, yeah.
said. But look though, but all it is when we get older, we still got to get a game to them. And then when they get older, they still got to get a game. But but everybody got to grow up. So once you grow up and be like, hold on, I remember he reminded me of me. Hey, come here, little nigga. Let me holler at you.
That's the way to do it.
You feel me? I see what you're doing. Hey, you know, hey, you might not, I mean, shit, you only one person. You can't touch everybody, but you can attempt. And I feel like, back to the song, this is our attempt to like try to do that. And even though we talking our shit, we mean all that, but the message is, even though we're going through all this, we still got to be smart and we still got to find a way to unite and come together, because until we at least attempt to start doing that, it's gonna get worse.
That's right.
Man,
as black people come together as black people.
We're not trying, right? And we're not trying to promote violence or none of that. We just trying to say, shit, listen. If we come together how they come together, they can't fuck with us, man. We can get real deep on it, but I know we got that much time. We are kings for real. We are kings for real. We are kings and queens for real. Right, man. You know, so it's like, don't come on, man. Don't.
What it is, we gotta get black on black crime under control. We gotta get black on black crime under control for sure. And then we got to work on the financial gap.
That's right.
Black America and every other
and the other America.
Absolutely, there it is.
Count
So that's what's important right now.
Yeah.
So look,
slow up black on black crime, and the financial gap gotta close quickly.
Now look. Now
you know what? We got to teach everybody that it's actually cool to live.
That's
right.
Now that's real. Now look, here go a deeper conversation. I'll be honest with you. It's probably a lot of kids out there making a lot of money off this Bitcoin shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I don't know if you guys know about Dogecoin, but Dogecoin hit 20 cents today. The other day it was 5 cents. You know what I'm saying? And here goes the deal.
It was 5 cents,
Now, not even to get into Bitcoin, and I'm not going to have that conversation, but the essence of money, leads into ego. Now, ego is, I think, one of the biggest things that we have to fight with inside our communities and the way that we present ourselves, point blank, period. If we can't understand that the soul of it is the ego that is kind of tearing us away from the progression of what we're trying to do, we will always and forever be in a pit. So the idea is now, even with doing this music, there was an ego that you had to beat. Why? Because it doesn't sound like the rest of the music. You're not talking about the same shit that the rest of the mainstream is talking, but you already have some type of movement. The idea is that, and I believe in all sorts of kings and queens, but I believe in all of you all as gods and individuals. And the creation that we create, the world that we create, that we live in, the perception that we see is the perception that we give off. It's the thoughts that we think, the things that we feel in order to put out here and actually see and experience. There are thoughts that are actually creation. And when we get down to the source of kill culture and you start talking about people wanting to listen to this type of music and not listening to some music, but at the end of the day, we're all part of this fucked up ass system. And it has nothing to do with just the music. Why? Because there's somebody being raped right next door. And it doesn't have just to do with rape. Why? Because somebody's home is being taken from them in a community. And when it don't have to do just with the home, it got to do with the black individual that's being shot, locked up, or goddamn put in the death sentence or locked up for the past 60 years because he is something he ain't never do. It's just so many things. But at the end of the day, the core thing that my answer would have been, and not saying it's the right answer, to focus on would be the idea of what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. And with you all,
one second, Brandon, we got one more person trying to get in. Go ahead.
With you all starting from that point of creation as gods, right, and creating this music in order to present a message, in order for it to move on, has already settled enough in order to change the world. It's done. It's done.
Can I chime in for a second?
Go ahead.
I do want to say I kind of disagree with what you said, where it doesn't have. I don't know if I think all I really focused on was it doesn't have anything to do with the music. It has, I think, a lot of things to do with the music. Even when somebody going to do whatever crime they doing, it was you know, let me do some research, but it's the guy out there that said he listened to such and such before he went and killed 9 people. You understand what I'm saying? He was listening to this and this and that before he went and jumped off the building. He was listening to shit. Eminem even made a song about a guy writing him a letter and how it was affecting him and how he wasn't right. I mean, the music is everything that we got. Back in the day, they used to watch the radio.
Yeah, and it's true, but here we go. We've already leaned on for a responsibility that we have not picked up in our own community. Why is music all we got? Why are we putting this way before the relationships and the relationships we have with fathers, our mothers, our community? We understand that music has fulfilled that gap. Don't forget that for real. But at the end of the day,
music is a vibration of.
It's through the music. The way that we get that message to tell you, you know, like Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs said, be a father to your child. They did that through music. You understand what I'm saying? The letter to your mama, he did that through music. So all these messages that you're talking about being fathers and spending our money with our own people.
Well, the Bible was in a book, brother. The Bible was in a book, brother. And the whole thing is that had a whole bunch of messages to why we have a lot of what we have going on. This is good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
The book of Psalms is in the Bible as well, man.
No, and I'm with that. That's real good for when we're, no pun intended, if you want to go in that game. But I'm just saying there's so many different elements that brought us to that. For us to talk about the message, to talk about the messages that we're talking about. For us to talk about gun violence, for us to talk about killing somebody, you got to understand. Music is not just a music is a creation. It is a perception of thought, but thought in creation and where we're programmed and where we come from is a different place.
Humanity thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a flawed humanity. That's what we're dealing with, a flawed humanity. So
if I may say something, fellas. Hey everybody, Mimi Acosta here. I just want to say something right quick. It's not really, there's a lot of stuff that's happening in the world today. Of course, we know this. Whether it happened 20, 30, 50 years ago and it's happening today, what has happened now is that time has changed. It's not even so much about the people. It's about time. It's about social media. It's about these kids are out there now putting, guns up on social media. Now they're putting guns in their videos. There is a lot of influence out there. Yes. We don't want to just put it on music though, because now you got a lot of gangster movies. You got a lot of stuff happening. So there's influence everywhere. And then we have the parents. You have the parents that have to work, right? You have a lot of single family homes with parents that are working and the kids are just really raising themselves. And what's happening when they raise themselves? They're raising themselves with Pookie and Ray Ray them, you know what I'm saying? Or Lil Karen around the corner, and they doing all types of shit, and it's just making everything jacked up. And of course, it comes to something like what we have right now with, you know what I'm saying, One Breath Still Breathing. That's really what it's about. That's what this movement is about. This movement is about, everybody here is older. There ain't nobody here no 15, 20, 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here has experience. Everybody's here been through some shit. Now we have our kids that are going through and have gone through some shit. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter in jail right now. She's been in prison for the last 7 years for a crime she did not commit. You know what I'm saying? So we all got shit going on. At the end of the day, it's what we are going to do to make the difference. And that's what OBSB is all about. It's all about making the difference, bringing everything full circle. And putting everything in a light. Now that we got the social media to make the shit happen, that's what I'm here for. We're going to use our social media to put it out there so we can get the following that we need to make this a big thing, a positive thing. It's not just about Black Lives Matter, but it's all about all lives matter and the injustice and bullshit that's happening in the system, if I may say all that.
You said it all, and you said it what? I can't argue with it. I won't argue with it at all. That was, hey, look, this is what I want to do. And I know that you all have to move into another interview. This is a big time for you all. You all have this movement going on. But if we could, if everybody could go through and just introduce yourself, who you are, and I do this thing called get it off your chest. All right. And that's basically just getting something up off your chest that's bothering you. This could be anything. This could be something to do with the music. This has something to do with the interview that's coming up. But anything to get off your chest so you can fly higher throughout the day. So you got a few seconds after that to go ahead and say that, because I definitely want to make it through anybody. But start with anybody.
Okay, well, I'll start with myself. Ladies first.
Oh, okay. That's right. I was about to say.
And the benefits of being a woman. So this is Mimi Acosta. Okay, I drove into Dayton, Ohio from Atlanta. And let me tell y'all something that I do want to get off my chest. It's time for folks to wake the fuck up, get up, and make it happen. That's all it is. No fear, bungee jump, make it happen. It's the life that we're living today, and all we got is this life, our life. So our life matter. We got to make sure that we get together and make everybody else's life matter. We got to make them understand that.
Let's go.
That's right.
Let's go.
Substantially.
Whoa.
That's for sure.
Nope. I'm Philip Nichols. I'm Philip Nichols. I don't really hold much on my chest, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say it when I feel it and get it out.
Right.
I don't know if I had to say anything that's really effing me up right now. Not so much us. It's really, I don't know, man. You ever notice how we got to prove that we worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to prove, like, we say Black Lives Matter, right? You know, we got to prove that shit. And that's weird to me because it's a life. When's the last time a life had to be proved that it mattered? You know what I'm saying? When the last time you seen something somebody, you have to justify. We literally have to, before we get to any hearings or anything else as well, we have to justify why this person should not have been murdered. That's crazy, right? Because in the end, like, even if they were killed by a police officer, it's not their job. Your job is not to kill somebody because you think they broke the law. You know, that's probably about the one thing that's really on me right now. I got 4 kids, 2 sons. My oldest son is 24. And at the age of 22, he was downtown during the whole massacre, right? And to see him come back after all of that, after that shit happened, how broken up he was about it, and to have that, but then to know that he, as a 20-something-year-old Black male, would unnerve him even more than that, is getting pulled over. Ain't that crazy? Right? Like, you were in the middle, like, he's in the building. He's like a person who dropped and died right there next to him. And that doesn't mess him up or make him as nervous as getting pulled over. About 3 weeks ago, I took my daughter, got her a car. She calls me back. She calls me 10 minutes after leaving the dealership. And it's like, I just got pulled over. I get freaking out. Now, in the end, she forgot to turn the lights on in the new car. Her old car, the lights came on automatically. She forgot to turn the headlights on. But she was literally on the phone crying, scared, because she got pulled over. That shit bothers me, man. You shouldn't be scared from daily interactions with people, man. That bothers me. That's all.
Now see, everybody got a little something to get off their chest. Everybody got a little something to get off their chest. That was it. All right, whoever wants to go next.
I'm cool, Ray. And what I want to get off my chest is.
Hold on, Ray, before you get off your chest. Hey, y'all, we got 16 minutes before we gotta be in there. The guest is already traveling inside the shop. But go ahead, Ray.
I'm about to jump on in.
All right. Yeah.
What is it? Were we at the Deja Vu Hall?
No.
Nah, the luxury hall. But what I need to get off my chest is Black people need to understand that we are the chosen people of the Most High. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. We need to know that and understand we need to get back to them laws, statutes, and commandments. Straight up, I don't want to too much spiritualize this thing, but that's what Black people need to understand. Once we do that, then man, all we will see is blessings from the Most High. So we got to understand that book is our history.
See, it works.
Give me something.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Woody. All right, who's else?
Oh, my bad.
All right, well, listen, I'm Coach. I don't really got nothing to get off my chest or nothing. Can y'all hear me? Let me see.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to say we gotta quit letting the lies we were taught as a child interfere with the truths that we learn as an adult. You know what I'm saying? We got to unlearn all that bullshit and reteach ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, that's all.
All right, no, all right, heavy. That was a good one. That was straight to the point. All right, who's up next?
I'll go next. My name is Ease, and it's gonna be real simple. We tired. One breath still breathing. I can breathe, and I'm gonna keep it that way. That's all.
Straight up.
Let's go.
Word. My name is Evolve, the fifth letter, original hip hop. Right? What I want to get off my chest is everybody needs to stop acting like it ain't happening. You understand what I'm saying? Don't tell me that we equal out here. Oh, they need to stop doing it. Stop acting like it ain't happening. Get up and do something about it. Join the fight. That's what I want to get off my chest. Word.
Word.
All the OGs don't win.
All right, I'm Shetty, man. Shetty Black. Ain't got a whole lot to get off my chest, really, man. Just really just more or less just need to get straight to the point, man, and get straight to it, man. People, it's time for a change. We need to make a difference, and we can't do it if we don't do it together. You know, it's really just as simple as that. And that's starting our own community. So, you know, we got to help each other. In order for, you know, everybody to help us. We ain't got to look for nobody to help us. We got to help ourselves out and make it that way. Keep it that way.
You broke up.
Man, my name is Pistol. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm Pistol Gun. And basically, man, what I want to say is I said it in the verse, what I meant, and I think that was the whole goal and the whole purpose of this song, because we the voices, you know what I'm saying? We speaking for the people that can't speak up for themselves. So pretty much I said it. The first few lines that I said it was really a subliminal. Basically, you know, we gonna get even sooner or later, you know what I'm saying? And how we choose to get even, how I choose to get even is boss up. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of brothers on this page that's bossing up, got their own businesses, they providing jobs, opportunities for other people. So that's my message to the young. Man, boss up, educate yourself about corporate America, about business, about opening your own, you know what I'm saying, and paving the way and leaving behind something for your kids. Learn about your will, learn about all these things that you wasn't taught as a kid. Just do some research, and that's what I'm here to do. You know, any way I can do it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna spread the light, you know what I'm saying, to these kids, man, and teach them, like Coach said, we gotta unteach ourselves of the bullshit we was taught when we were young. That's our subconscious. A lot of people don't know, like, the shit that we was taught as kids is our subconscious. We don't even think about this shit for real. It's just a subliminal. It's a subconscious thought. And we inhabit. So we just gotta, you know, reverse the cycle. That's it.
Well,
hey, I'm gonna say this real quick. For me, I want everybody, you know what I'm saying, from young to old, to understand we gotta get that knowledge in us about what we can and we cannot do with the law. I hear a lot of people saying, you know, they get stopped. You hear them saying stuff like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's my right and things like that. But they have no idea what their right is. But I say, you know, you need to educate yourself on what you can and cannot do. And for those who've been out here, you know what I'm saying, like myself, I put myself out there, you know what I'm saying, because I know what I'm capable of. You know what I mean? We need to teach people who don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And we can't be afraid to sacrifice what we got going on for the better of the next generation. Because the next generation that's coming behind us is our children. So if we don't make the sacrifices and do it now, they're going to fight a fight they cannot fight, because we have not put that knowledge into them and get that fear about them and put that strength into them to do what's necessary to succeed and to survive in this lifetime.
That's dope. That's dope. My name's Shaman Day, and I'm just piggybacking off of everything my brothers have already said. But basically, we've all said it in this song. We've said everything that needed to be said, each of us in our verses. and we're going through it again with the murder of this young man that just happened. So it just reiterates exactly what we already have talked about, and just understanding that we control the culture. We've controlled the culture for years, and they have to understand that in some way. If you keep having your foot on somebody's neck, eventually somebody is coming back to attack them. I don't wish no ill will on no man, but it's like they don't care about us, and that's what we're seeing. So everybody on this song is coming from a place of pain, and they know how to reiterate that in music. And I think that's where we standing at right now. We just trying to focus on everything.
Okay.
But that's it, man.
Hey, so look,
Well, I'm T Hunt, man.
Okay,
and
that's
my only thing bothering me right now is how people don't be knowing they must and then put no deodorant on. That's the only thing bothering me right now.
Let's go.
That should be
Bring
should be pissing me off. No, I'm for real. No, because like just real quick, I know we got no much time. We ain't got no much time, right? I see a little chick that was in high school. She's still bad. She's bad. Then she's bad now. Hey, what's up, bro? She gave me a hug. She was musty, bro. That's bothering me right now. Like, I just don't understand. But you know, you got to find a way to laugh through pain. But little shit add up. You feel me? And as long as little shit keep adding up.
Yo, where you at, huh? Where you at?
I'm outside. I'm
Come
right
on
here.
out here with us, man. We gonna show him what it's really about, man. You know what I'm saying?
We grab one of these
Yo,
damn hoodies. Hold
God,
on.
this ain't no joke, man. We one breath
Did y'all
still.
hear me?
Man, you see everybody out here, man? This everybody that was just in this meeting, man. We out here, bro. And we together. You feel me, Energy God?
Yo, let's go, man. Let's go, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Don't think
Yes,
we too
sir.
far away from each
Yes,
other. We
sir.
right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Everybody out here, bro.
Yeah. It's like that, man.
Hey,
One
look,
breath
man.
still breathing, man. We ain't playing out here.
Hey, man, well, I want to say, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, checking in with me, man. The whole nine, the whole music videos, bananas. It's good that Dayton, Ohio can come together and do your thing, man. Appreciate it for blessing my first show. And y'all dropping the music video tomorrow, right? Hey, y'all dropping the music video tomorrow? Because I'll drop it.
I appreciate you, man. We got to jump out.
All right, man. Hey, I'll holler at y'all. I will holler at y'all, man. Much love to my people, Dayton, Ohio. Man, look, that's where we go. That's what we doing. That's how we doing this. This is, man, my light need to be adjusted. I got to do some more decorations, but I think we're going to be all the way there. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to keep it live. I think we're going to keep it. I like it. I got to get a better ring light, but I like it. I like it a lot, man. You're live with the Energy God. If you don't know who I am, look me up, man. I am energygod.com. Trap motivation on the streets, bumping loud here and there, man. So you go ahead and tune in. But I will be back. I am still standing. I am still riding. And shout out to everybody. Much love to all my people, man. I miss you, the tribe. I miss you. But I guess you know where to find me now. Live with the Energy God. Let's get it. Let's go. Whoa.